Hello out there, my name is Fumbia Divine and I'm your regular top body on this channel. If you're just tuning in for the first time, you're very welcome, and you have been here before, you're also welcome, and thanks for joining me today. Easy, easy. So today we'll be talking about eight or nine things that you should look out for, that couples or partners should look out for before popping the question or before saying yes. So if you're just joining in for the first time today, I'd like you to click on the red icon and subscribe to this channel. It's always interesting with me all the time, and thanks for tuning in. Okay, so let's read it. Number one thing that I think couples should look out for when dating, before they pop the question, for they say the yes or whatever it is that they say these days. Okay, it's communication. Number one is communication. I think good and effective communication is always good for every relationship. When I mean communication, I mean good and very, very effective one. That is, partners communicate and they feel each other through communication, even if they can't see each other. I hear a lot of people say, I have not spoken to my partner in the past 3 days, 1 week, and I wonder how they cope, how that relationship is actually moving forward and all that. Even if you're so busy that you can't actually place a call in a day, I think a text message you do. There is WhatsApp, it's easier on WhatsApp now and all that. So honest communication too is required. Like you communicate, you have to be honest. It's wherever you are at every given and particular time. No lies, no games. Communication is very, very important in a relationship. Couples should learn to communicate well. Tell each other what you feel at each time, at each particular time. Don't hold back, don't hold things, but don't keep things inside. Don't hold things inside. The other person is not a witch or wizard, I don't know, but really the other person is not a witch or wizard to know what's going on inside. You communicate well. Open up to your partner when things are going wrong or things are going south. You should learn to open up and say your mind and say things. Talk to each other often. Make sure you're talking to each other often. Most of the time, communicate. Number two, I'll say sacrifices. Partners who are able to sacrifice for each other go a long way. So if you have a partner who makes a lot of sacrifices for you, at least to an extent, go through little pains just to make you happy, I think that's a thumbs up. And if you have a partner who would not want to go to any sacrifice for you, then you should check that relationship out. You understand? So sacrifices is important. Partners need to sacrifice, lay down some things for each other to move the relationship forward, or to have a beautiful relationship or a beautiful union. Most good relationship, union, or marriages filled with a lot of sacrifices. People tend to drop things that they love just because they love their partner, or because they want their relationship, their union to move forward. Okay, number three, I'll say respect. Partners need to respect themselves, respect each other's opinions. We all come from different backgrounds. We have different ideologies to things and all that. So it is important that we respect ourselves, we respect our opinions. We disagree to agree. We don't disagree to not to agree, or to say, okay, whatever I say has to stand, and the other person is also say whatever she says stands and all that. We need to learn to disagree to agree. Let us reach an agreement. Yeah, let us reach an agreement. That's the idea. Let's reach an agreement. So you respect each other's opinion, respect each other's feelings. I think that is really, really important. Respect. Every relationship needs to have a lot of respect, filled with respect for each other. Respect my idea, respect where I'm coming from, I respect where you're coming from. If that is missing in your relationship, then you need to check it out. If you have a lot of that, then okay, you're good to go. Number four, forgiveness. Oh, forgiveness is really, really important. Like, it's a key thing in a relationship, in a union, marriage, whatever, friendship. Forgiveness is key. I've had to talk to a lot of people who have spent so many years in marriage, and they just say it, and they are like, oh, to have that long-lasting union and all that, it has a lot of forgiveness in it. Oh my God. How does your partner feel towards forgiving you when you hurt? Do you guys keep malice for like a week or two? No, I think that's just an error. If you have a partner that you keep malice with, I think that's wrong. I think partners should be readily as in available to forgive each other as often times as you make your mistakes. We all have our shortcomings, we all have our bad sides and all of that. Forgiveness is key. Forgiveness is important. Your partner should be kind enough, should have a very good heart, a soft heart enough to forgive you, and you should be able to do the same. It's vice versa. There shouldn't be prolonged disagreements. You shouldn't argue for too long that you start keeping malice, and you guys are not talking to each other. You're not, I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people keep malice for more than 24 hours. I really don't know how to do it anyway. But please, forgiveness is key in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, in a union, marriage, well, please, forgiveness is key. Every long lasting marriage that you admire out there, I can tell you 100% has a lot of forgiveness in it. If you cannot forgive, you don't have a forgiving spirit, I'm sorry, forget it. Forget about popping the question, forget about even saying yes, forget about even getting married. You can't even have a long lasting friendship if you can't forgive. So don't even go near you saying you want to get married or something. Please, you need to have a forgiving spirit. You need to have a forgiving heart towards your partner. Don't hold grudges. If he or she does anything wrong, be quick to say it out and solve the issues and let it go. By the time you hold on to something from 2 days ago, you're holding something from yesterday, it becomes so big that you might find it so difficult to forgive. So please, forgive yourself easily. I'm going to say this: you should have you should have a lot of forgiveness stored up inside you, even for something your partner has not done, because whether you like it or yes, he or she is going to offend you. So before the person offends you, you have already forgiven the person. I think that's the way it works. Don't even wait for them to offend before you start forgiving them. Just have a lot of forgiveness stored somewhere in your heart. That's okay. I think I'm going to this union for better, for worse. I want this union to last as long as a lifetime. Then, if that is the case, have a lot of forgiveness stored in your heart. And number 5, how well do you guys plan together? Is it that you're always doing your own thing and the other person is always doing his or her own thing? There's no togetherness, nothing. How well do you guys plan together? Every time you plan, does he or she have you in mind? Do they plan with you? You should think about it, because some people are so selfish. They're always thinking about themselves. Anytime he or she's talking about his or her long-term goals, his or future goals, are you involved? Do they put you in it, or is it just about them? Is it just about I, not we? How well do you guys plan together? Are you having a selfish partner? You need to check that out. It's really, really important. A selfish partner does not care whether the other party grows or not, as long as he or she is growing. And that is not good for any relationship, any union, any friendship. So how well do you guys plan together? I need you to check. Number 6 is building trust. Yes, you need to trust each other. It's really, really important. Like, I know it's difficult, especially in the society that we had today, but you really need to trust each other. There's this way I do. I just zero my mind. That okay, the other person or the other person might be doing something crazy or something. I just zero my mind that he is not actually doing anything. He's actually in a good place. I just zero my mind. I just trust. I know it's difficult, especially if you're seeing signs that wouldn't make you trust him or her. But just zero your mind and just believe your partner is doing right by you. No snooping around. Don't snoop around. Stop trying to find out what they're doing at every particular time. It's not good. It's not good for your relationship. It's not good for your union. Please stop it. Let people be. Stop snooping around, destroy their phones, trying to make calls, sending people to investigate them on your behalf. High blood pressure is real. Please calm down. Learn to trust your partner. It's really, really important. If you don't trust your partner, there is trouble. Yorubas will say, "I'm any problem." Serious problem. So you need to trust your partner. Number 7, sharing values. Do you share the same values? Core beliefs of couples and partners need to be similar. I mean, you can't be okay, let me do this example, like a misogynist trying to get married to a misandrist. That is total failure, error. No, you need to share the same values, share the same beliefs. If you are not on the same page, you're going to keep having problems. You're going to keep having arguments over arguments and arguments every day, and you never get to end. Couples, partners need to know that, do I share the same belief? Do we come from the same school of thought? Or is she coming from the north and coming from the south? How do we merge it? How will it come together? How does it make sense? Few weeks or months into dating, if you find out that two people don't share the same beliefs and all that, please let it go. Don't even bother to prolong it at all, because you will never have a settled relationship, settled friendship, or a settled union. Find out if you guys share the same values, the same belief and all that. You can't be a feminist and be dating someone that doesn't care about women rights and all that, or someone who sees a woman as a commodity in the home. That's trouble. You guys will always fight, will always argue, and the end is just break up, or you divorce when you get married. So you need to check that out. Number 8, I'm going to say God-fearing. Every relationship needs God to go before them, be with them, to have a successful relationship and union. Learn to put God first. Whether you're a Muslim, you're a Christian, whichever religion, I think God is supreme. God is the ultimate for every religion. Learn to put God first in your relationship before you pop the question, before you say yes, before you go walk down the aisle, before you say I do and all that. Learn to put God first. Love is also important. God is love. So if there is God first in your relationship will be filled with love. Okay, so let me just add this. How often do you share gifts to each other? If you find out that you're in a relationship and probably if you find out that you're in a relationship and you have a stingy partner, you are the one that is always giving, and your partner is not giving back, there's a big problem. You need to check. It adds to romance and care. It adds to how caring your partner can be. Some people don't know how to do it, and it's really, really a bad habit. Learn to share gifts to your partner. Learn to give out. If you can give within the home, you can also give outside the home. Okay, I think that's all I have for you today, and thanks for joining in today. If you're just joining in, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It's totally free. I need you guys to subscribe, and I need you guys to comment under this vlog. If there's anything you guys want me to talk about, please, you can let me know. Send me a message. Let me know whatever you feel, what you think about this channel, how well you think we can improve and all that. And if there is anything you want me to talk about, drop it under this vlog. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking me out today. Bye. God bless you.
Easy.